Let's shift gears. Mortgage rates slowly creeping back up, actually quite rapidly, I must say. They're still at historic lows, but is real estate so weak that it can't recover with the rates still below 5%? Fox legal analyst Bob Massi, live from Las Vegas. Bob Massi knows a lot about real estate, and that's what he's talking about today. This rise in mortgage rates that we've seen recently, we moved back up to well above 4.5%, just under 5%. Yes. It's being considered, this is a catastrophe for real estate. But I put it to you, Bob, you're only getting up to 5% at the moment. That's historically still very, very low.
Well, it is very low, and I think this cuts in different ways. For example, Stuart, in the city of Las Vegas, there are many investors that are coming in and they're buying homes at record low prices, and many of them are paying cash. A lot of them aren't even funding it. But then you have the other issue, and that is, what about those people whose credits have been irreparably impaired as a result of foreclosures, regardless of the interest rates, even though I would agree with you at record lows, until there's something that's changed so people can either go and buy a new home or refinance, assuming there's equity in their homes, it's not really going to make that much of a difference for those people.
Bob, would you act as a reporter for us on this occasion? Because you're right there in Las Vegas. You know that market as well as anybody does. It is foreclosure central. Will you just give us a thumbnail sketch of the state of the housing market in Las Vegas, Nevada right now?
You know, I got a letter from a woman last week who watches you all the time and says, Bob, sometimes you're so negative about what's happening in Las Vegas. And I'm saying, I'm just telling the truth. I have, as I've said, lived here 35 years, Stuart. I have never seen unemployment so bad, which is record high 14% plus the underemployment. And I must tell you, I mean, again, the foreclosure rates are going up. You've reported on it. I mean, look. We have homes we overbuilt and we oversold here 4 or 5 years ago. We're paying for the sins of the past. We had developers, Stuart, so you know, 5 years ago, and this really infuriates me, that had no connections to this community whatsoever. They were allowed to come into Las Vegas. They were allowed to get licensed legally. They built these homes and they left the community and left nothing but a mess for many, many people. And as a result, I don't see anything major happening that's going to turn the corner for quite a while in Las Vegas. It is a huge buyer's market here in the Las Vegas area.
As a gaming and hotel market, I understand that there's been a new hotel just opened on the Strip. I think it's called the Metropolitan. 3,000 rooms.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you're right. 3,000 rooms put onto a market that's already saturated with room rates down. I can't imagine that that's good news for the hotel industry generally in Las Vegas.
That's great. I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, look, these people are giants in what they do in this town. If you look at it, how could Las Vegas even exist? If you close your eyes, we're in a big valley. There's very smart people. This was a project that had to be completed. It's almost like City Center, Stuart. It's like there's so much money involved. They had no choice but to complete it. But it is a very competitive market. You could get rooms in Las Vegas at lower prices than ever before. And it used to be because of the fact of California really has supported us for many, many years. We do have a large Asian contingency coming here. If you talk to Las Vegas Convention Authority, they believe that that the things are getting better. The rodeo convention just left, which is a huge convention for Las Vegas. They come in, they spend a lot of money, but it's a competitive market for Las Vegas. You could go up and down the Strip, and believe me, there is nothing going on other than this type of building that just opened up. A beautiful complex, but still some very major problems in the Las Vegas area. It's a city that I think when things turn, Stuart, will be the first to turn. But I have to tell you, when you drive up and down the Strip and you see the amount of homes that are in foreclosure and the signs, and number one, by the way, I believe, even in filing of bankruptcies, which is a whole nother issue at another time, we still have some major problems to be considered with.
Bob Massi, we are looking for a turnaround, and we hope that you bring us that news first whenever it happens, whenever you see it. Bob Massi, everybody, Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you, Bob.